Hello everyone, Violet here, and welcome to the home tour of our new place. I thought I'd start out here in the garden. Got our composters over there. The main central thing of our garden is this huge squash arch, and we are really focusing on vegetables that we can preserve. So we've just planted another round of beets and carrots. We're doing butternut squash on this arch, and we are also doing onions, which we pulled up. So this is our home, and we're surrounded by wildflowers and just so much beauty here. I have these little sculptures, like this is a little fairy lady, and I've just put them all around hiding in the garden. I'll go show you another one. So we've moved here about 2 months ago, and it just really is the perfect spot. There are paths that go all through this forest, and that's where I put a lot of the little sculptures that I've collected over the years. And here's another one over here, our little goat. And I placed him here so that he's looking at something so special, a little baby apple tree that my son planted from an apple seed from the grocery store. But here we are. This is the outside of our place. My son's sandbox is over here. There's a spider web on me. 1 second. And this lovely little swing. We just love all of the surprises here, all of the plants, and little things like this. My sister and Arthur, my son, planted these there, but look at this beautiful vine-covered wind chime. My son's fairy altar is right around the corner there, and there are more fun things back in the forest way. Path and Mr. Gargoyle, who protects the home. So let's head inside. So here we are inside, and we've got a nice long table now, which is so nice because we can put this loom on a half of it. This is something that my son and husband just made together, part of homeschooling. Got our living room, and it's nice these couches kind of contain my son's projects. We've got this old organ here, and here's another one of my sculptures up here. So we have little arrangements all around. There's an Edison machine right up there. And you might notice it's kind of the time of the rainbows. There were a lot more of them covering the walls earlier, and we'll insert a little clip of that. And I forgot to show you our little nature table here with some aloe vera. And this is our calendar for biodynamic gardening, which is using the moon and the stars. So we kind of plan things out, what to do. This was replanting the beets and carrots. So yeah, this is the Maria Thune Biodynamic Almanac. And over here in the kitchen, it was just the perfect amount of space for all of these jars that we already had. This is all of our bulk grains that we get. So yeah, but I especially wanted to show you in the theme of whimsy, my son's bedroom, because I worked really hard on the ceiling. These are all glow-in-the-dark stars. They're tiny and they're golden. Maybe I'll make a link for those if you want to check those out, because I just thought they were so sweet. And we actually got a star map and made real constellations, so that was really special. I put a little seating area over here because his puppet theater is right there, so we can sit and we can watch puppet shows. And let's see if it gets a little dark. Oh, he loves to build stuff out of cardboard. But we also made this cute little spot in his room with toys and costumes and things like that. A little rug in there, in his closet, I mean. All right, so let's head upstairs. Oh yeah, this lady here, she used to live on this property. She originally owned it and had a house that burned down, and I guess that this portrait of her was left over. And this is my little painting spot, sort of makeshift art studio, where I can paint here. I can use this stool my purse is sitting on and look out the window, see my son at the sandbox out there, and work on whatever I'm working on. I've got some of my other paintings all stacked up there for reference. My paints are in there. It's all just kind of ready to go when I'm ready to do it. So this is in progress, this painting here. Let's go upstairs. So one of my favorite things is actually that there's this little tiny cupboard at the top of the stairs with a little cat flap, so the cat litter can just be in there and be out of sight. I really like that. So this is a room. Another bathroom is in there, and yeah, I mostly wanted to show you my workspace up here. A few other fun things. Got a little sculpture of Thumbelina with her toad that I made to hold this little Thumbelina book, kind of in this little, the little cracks of the sculpture there. I'll put that back later. There's my meditation spot, our window, and here's our violet hummingbird, fitting for my channel, and this is where I do my work. So I have everything set up, so I could just basically pull out, I'll show you this. Okay, so my decks are up there, my laptop's in there. I can just pull this out, set it in here, and it's all hooked up and ready to go for a downward view for a stream. And this is my backdrop, which you know probably pretty well if you know my channel. If you've been to live streams and seen videos, of course, that use it, double-sided. And back behind it, I'm gonna make a big wall of plotting my next story. Story goes there. So I'm gonna use sticky notes, and I just put that one there just to remind me. Got all my flower essence cards, got my flower essences all packed away in here. I do have a video kind of going through my organization system. I've got my books for reference for when working on stuff. And over here too, we've got my husband's workspace. We've got all the Steiner books there. So yeah, that's about it. That is our home. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one.